TTFL's Friday Night League Tier 1. We're doing our first cross-play lobby with the Xbox TTFL tier. Due to low attendance numbers over the last couple of weeks, decided now cross-play's in place. I'm going to give it a try, see how it runs. So tonight will be our first time seeing how the Xbox drivers get up against the Tier 1 PlayStation drivers. And what better track to start it on than Monaco, the track everyone loves to hate. So I'm going to leave you for a moment whilst we just wait for the lobby to go live. And I'll set all my stream comments and stuff up so I can keep you all informed. Currently waiting for the cars to be sorted out for the last few drivers. Obviously, this being a combination of PlayStation and Xbox leagues, everyone had their own car, or their own manufacturer, and just trying to sort out where we've got multiple drivers for the same car. Right then, let's get ready to see how this is going to play out. Hopefully there aren't going to be any glitches. We're running full quali, clear weather today, just to rule that out of causing any problems. We've got 39 laps of the infamous Monaco circuit. Track that is notoriously hard to pass on. The cars are wider. The track's as narrow as it's always been. The barriers feel a hell of a lot closer. Seems a fairly even spread on the loading screen of the spinning circles, so can't blame crossplay for that. Let's get the track map up, data up, some telemetry up, and wait and see who's going to be first out on track. Are PlayStation going to try and take the lead by being first on track, or is it going to go to an Xbox driver? The minute we're 20 seconds in and no one's left the garage. Do they not know this is Monaco? A red flag could happen at any moment. Come on, boys. There we go with an Alpine on the way out, which I can't tell from looking on the left. I believe that's... So we've got Find the Pass and... Oh, they're both still... Freedom on an outlap. Freedom did just sneak out in front, so at the minute PlayStation are winning the inter-platform battle. As now it does look like there are a number of other cars coming on track, but we'll stay on board with Freedom as he leads us round his outlap. Coming now into the tunnel. Braking down into the chicane. Find the Pass now. Backing off slightly to make sure he gets a good run for himself. Doesn't want to get caught up behind Freedom. And Freedom gets a bit wide. Coming out of turn 19. Here we go. Starting us off then into Sandoval. Flat out up the hill. Into the casino. Keeping it tight to the left. Doesn't really try and avoid the bump. And we have our first retirement. HKM has retired. Looks, trying to tell if that's on track or if that is in the pits. As Freedom now enters the tunnel, a little kiss of the barrier on the inside. Looks to have got away with it. Through this chicane and on the run to the swimming pool. Back end stepping out a little on him there. Can he get it round? Yes, he can. Now on to the start finish straight. DRS open. The crosses aligned to set a time of a 1:12.4. Find the pass. Crossing the line with a 1:12.7. Thomas does a 1:12.9, so all the times at the minute are looking very close as the Aston of Just Blitz comes across with a 13.6. Next we have the Haas of Conk, who has invalidated, is trying to get out the way of the Alpha Tauri behind him. Sims will come on board with Hobo as he sets his first lap. No more times being set at the moment. Hobo just through Casino, coming to the tight right-hander before the chicane. He's got the Alpha Tower in front of him. It'll be giving a bit of a dirty air. Nicely through the tunnel. Can he get his braking right? Nicely cut the apex there. Run now into the swimming pool and unfortunately invalidates at the swimming pool, so we'll jump up to Sims on the start finish straight now. Crosses the line to go fastest with the 1:12.1. Apparently I've qualified 11th. I think that's our first cock up with crossplay. Oh, I've just been kicked out. Bear with me a moment while I try and figure out on Discord what's happening. I'm still getting lists of everyone leaving the lobby. Okay, we're going to give this another try. I'm going to run short quali though in a new lobby, so just waiting for invites and everything to come through. So we're going to give it another try. We're going to run short quali just to try and keep the timeline running right. As soon as everyone's in, we'll be readying up and going for attempt number 2. There we go. Full grid. Let's get going, boys. Here we go then. Qualifying attempt 2. Fingers crossed this does work. Says that you always need one more try, Hobo. As I say, fingers crossed this does work, because it'll be nice to actually get Xbox v PlayStation and find out who truly is the faster driver. We've never been able to quantify it. Lap times, time trial times don't really count when it comes to actual racing. Driving against AI, we all know how inconsistent that can be. When you've got driver against driver, may the best man win, or woman. So everyone pretty much coming straight out onto track. This is short quali. They've got 18 minutes to show us what they've got. First out onto track looks to be RRL in the Alpha. So as you can see on the left hand side, you've got two different symbols next to the driver's name, PlayStation logo, obviously for the PlayStation drivers, and the Xbox controller and the TV screen for the Xbox drivers. Now, I believe it's not confirmed, but the reason you've got the Xbox controller and the screen is I don't believe the servers can differentiate between Xbox and PC users. So if we do get PC drivers in, I believe they'll have the same symbol. Here we go, RRL, gonna open us up for the first time lap. And if you know Monaco, you know the pit exit kicks you straight out onto track, but luckily he's got out before the Ferrari and McLaren get out onto the inside of the track. The Williams, is that the Williams? No, that's, oh yeah, that is the Williams of Freedom behind, maybe getting held up. So RRL's done an 18.9 through sector 1, around the chicane. Tightest calendar on the F1 corner. Tightest corner on the F1 calendar. Takes aim as retired again, so maybe doing that to deliberately start back the track. RL now heading into swimming pool section, did a 53 something through sector 2. DRS open, shortest run to the line does a 1:12.0. That's our fastest time so far. Freedom obliterates that with a 1:11.1. The Split and Conk have retired. It does look like they've had a issue through the swimming pool. So who's coming through there now? Yeah. Yellow flags through the swimming pool. The Duckface may have found himself held up through there, may affect his time. So Hobo's done a 14.0, Thornicus has done 16.1. Duckface is going to cross the line on a 20.0, but I do believe he bailed out the end of that lap. Sims does an 18.0. Martin's at the chicane. Innate's just coming out of the tunnel, so we'll wide on board. He's using the Lando helmet. He's clearly bought the podium pass. Trying to have a sneaky look, see if he's got the Lando gloves as well. That's all I've got to do with that. Doesn't look like he's got the Lando gloves on. Just Lando's helmet. As he makes the run to the line, Innate does a 1:14.9 to take him up into 4th. Freedom's feeling comfortable on his 11.1 and has retired in the pits. He's on a lap. PLG in the Aston Martin. Nice to see cars keeping out of the way there. Though the fact they're not moving, I'd say they've possibly retired. So PLG now coming through the tunnel. Run round to the swimming pool. Yeah, the tough have oversteered. Managed to keep it under control and out of the barrier. Through Raskas now. I swear that's Raskas. I need to find the corner names. Run to the line, taking the shortest line possible. Does a 1:12.4, which takes him up into 3rd. RL going on another lap. Anthony, DXC Anthony's done a 1:12.4, taking him into 5th. Martin's done a 1:12.4 to take him 4th. Sims, who had a 1:12.1 before the previous lobby kicked us out, currently on an 18.0, pushing hard on this lap, jumping across the sausage curbs through the swimming pool section, on the run to the line now, does an 18.8, takes him up into second place. Cracking lap. Go back to third place. He's done an 18.4. Pulled over to keep out of the way of another driver. Still Sneeze, currently sitting in 9th on a 14.4. Don't believe he's on a lap at the moment. Oh, Thomas trying to cut that entry to the hairpin a little bit too tight and just clip the inside barrier, taking off his front wheel. So currently sitting in 7th on a 112.4, but unfortunately won't be able to take any further part in the qualifying session. Speedy, where's Speedy? Done a 19.4 through sector 1, heading down into the chicane. Through the tunnel now. Gets the chicane nicely. I keep calling the other one the chicane, it's actually the hairpin. Past all the abandoned wheels. Do love how that's still a thing even in second game, or the 22 game. On the run to the line now, Speedy clocks a 13.6, taking into 9th place. So currently your provisional pole sitter is Freedom on a 111.1. Sims is on an 11.8 in second. RRL is on a 12.0, but is improving on this lap. As Find the Pass jumps up into second with an 11.3. RRL are not able to improve enough there. He matches Sims' time, which takes him into 4th. PLG is currently in 5th on a 12.4. Martin in 6th on a 12.4, just 7 thousandths off. Dixie Anthony on a 12.4, 500ths back from Martin. Thomas on the 12.4. Times are really close. In 8th. SM8 in 9th on a 12.6, Hobo in 10th on a 12.9, Speedy currently 11th on a 13.6 as he goes into the pits, Still Sneeze on a 14.4 in 12th, in 8th on a 14.9 in 13th, Dornicus all the way down in 14th on a 16.1, currently invalidated in current lap. Hopefully he's got fuel and tyres to go for another one. Stone board with Dornicus, expecting to see a rapid time here. That would have been a 12.0 had it not been invalidated, which would have taken him up into 5th place. I imagine he was saving some ERS at the end of that lap after he'd invalidated. Completely missed the sector 1 time, but I know he was a 2.5 down. As he comes round now to the tunnel, out turn 8, flat out now through turn 9 in the tunnel, braking into the chicane. Cuts that nicely. Little lift as he goes round 12 into the swimming pool now. Keeping that nice and tidy into Raskas. Back end comes round, controls it nicely, keeps it out the barrier. Now the run to the line. Across the line on a 111.845. Takes him into third. Make that fourth as Sims does a 111.003. Times are starting to drop now as we come towards the end of the qualifying session. Let's see what's Panda up to. 54.0 through sector 2. And through Raskas now. Crosses the line on a 13.131. Takes him into 13th place. So find the pass. Looking to improve on his current third place on an 11.3. Yellow flag ahead. The hairpin. Hopefully the Red Bull can find somewhere convenient to keep out of the way. And has done. Out of the tunnel now, into the chicane. And run down to the swimming pool. Cutting the second chicane beautifully. Round Raskas and now on the run to the line, DRS open. Tight to the barrier on the right hand side, crosses the line on a 111.1, takes a tenth and a half out of his previous time, stays in third. I'm not even thinking about RPR at the minute, Lewis. I'm just trying to concentrate on Monaco for TTFL. Haven't you got a qualifying ban as well, Lewis? Oh no, sorry, that's Mister. Might just impose a 20 place engine penalty for you as well, so you have to start behind him. So who's on a lap now? We'll jump on to S8. Currently in 10th on a 12.6, just coming through the tunnel now. Face has retired from the second. Looks like he may have had contact with the barrier. SMA's coming around the final corner now. DRS open, run to the line, and crosses the line with a 111.5. Nice improvement there, takes him up into 4th place. Currently on pole, provisional pole sitter is Sims. Freedom in 2nd, Find the Pass in 3rd, SMH in 4th, Dornicus in 5th on an outlap. Going for the Nico Rosberg line there, running deep before the hairpin. RL is on a lap, is currently 3 tenths up, give him an 18.5, currently put him into 4th place. Half a second up now through sector 2, 11.3. It's only going to be enough for 4th unless he can find another couple of. No, he won't find another couple of tenths. As he's unfortunately lost it out of the final corner. Hopefully that's not going to cause any problems for anyone else on track. So mate does a 15.5, so not an improvement there. Oh, I missed what you said there, Lewis. It dropped off. So Sims has been out and improved on his pole time. He's done a 110.7. So 4/10 faster than Freedom. Lewis, this is sort of quali, because there was a problem with the cross-play lobby. It kicked everyone out while we were trying to run full quali, so to keep everything moving and on time, it's thought quali. We've still got 39 laps of Monaco to do after this, so hopefully be done by, this will be finished by about 10. Give me time to sort out the RPR lobby afterwards. Find the pass, currently 300ths down on his previous best. And into the chicane, and it validates that the chicane getting a little bit too greedy, trying to find that extra time. Thornicus isn't going to improve on this lap. Currently sitting in 6th. Anyone else left to improve? Martin's 3/10 up. Crosses the line, does improve by nearly 3/10, takes him up into 9th place. So your starting grid for the first cross-play lobby for TTFL will be Sims on pole, Freedom in 2nd, Find the Pass in 3rd, although with the 5-place penalty that will drop him down to 8th. SMH in 4th, Anthony in 5th, Thornicus in 6th, RL in 7th, Innate in 8th, Martin in 9th, PLG in 10th, Thomas in 11th with a 5-place penalty will be down in 16th, Hobo in 12th, Panda in 13th with a 5-place penalty as well, so it'll be 18th, Speedy in 14th, Frenzy in 15th, Stilled Sneeze in 16th, Duckface in 17th, Just Blitz in 18th, Thonk in 19th, and I missed 20th. Do apologise to the driver starting in 20th, I just couldn't spit the name out quick enough. It would have been HKM in 20th, I'll just look back on the stream. So we'll wait for drivers to set their race strategy. Wonder how many people are going to be counting on a safety car and under fueling. In the last version of the game, last season for RPR, well, CP1 and CP2, multiple DNFs and 0 safety cars, not even a virtual safety car, even when there was an incident involving 3 drivers. So here we go. Here's broadcast formation lap.
Making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
At least we know everyone will be starting with warm tyres, so there'll be no cold tyres into Sandoval. So your top 12 have opted to start on the mediums. Frenzy in 13th has gone for the hards. 14th through to 18th have gone for the soft. The back two have gone for the medium. So now, as we wait for the cars to come back to the grid, I'm gutted you've missed it as well, but I'm guessing you've made it to Cornwall alright, or you're just parked up at the services trying to make your way there. Would have been good to see how you got on up against the Xbox drivers. I hope that's better. Where do we think the chaos is going to happen? Into Sandoval as we're 5 lights on, 5 lights out. Here we go for the TTFL Crossplay Monaco Grand Prix, and I get to see the start grid. Looks like a bit of carbon fibre flying in the background. Everyone seems to have made it through okay. Position up. So our top 4 have stayed the same. RRL has managed to gain a place on Cornicus off the start. Find the Pass has made the pass on Innate off the start. PLT's past Martin. Dirtface has gained 4 off of the start up into 11th. Great start from Dirtface. Panda up into 12th, gaining 5 places. Hobo and Speedy both down 2. Conk's up 5. Stills up 3. HKM's up 1. Dust Blitz down 2. Thomas has dropped 5. Frenzy has dropped 7th all the way to the back of the grid. Everything looks under control at the moment. Duckface forming, dropping off the pack a little. Sims takes the fastest lap, as it's the first lap, that's to be expected. Duckface is into the pits. Yeah, watch as long as you can, mate. Enjoy your holiday. And we'll see you next week for Baku. Find the Pass and SM8 are out, and we have a virtual safety car. As we see, Mercedes has met the barrier. Not sure what happened to the Alpine of Find the Pass. So Freedom's still on the back of Sims on the virtual safety, and the virtual safety car has ended, so we're back to racing. Freedom will be trying to keep in the DRS while Sims in front. DXC Anthony currently in 3rd, just outside the DRS. RRL though, right on the back of Anthony, almost pushing him up the hill towards Casino. Cornicus just a little further back, and you've got Innate 4 seconds back, just coming through Casino now. Panda has dropped 10 seconds back. Is that because of... No, it's not because of a stop. So currently PLG, Martin, Duckface, Hobo, Frenzy and Thomas have all had to make a pit stop. Frenzy's back into the pits now as well, so for his 2nd stop. So out in front currently you've got Sims on the Xbox leading Freedom, Anthony, RRL and Cornicus all on the PlayStation. Innate in 6th on the Xbox, Panda in 7th. on the PlayStation, Conk from the Xbox on 8, Speedy sticking 9, Gus Blitz, HKM, Steel Sneeze, PLG, SFR Martin, Duckface, Hobo, Thomas and Frenzy all the way at the back, in danger of being lapped at this rate. Sims is not far behind as he heads into the hairpin. Freedom holding that gap nicely to Sims in front. Notoriously difficult track to pass on. So right on the back of Anthony is dropping back from Freedom. There's a 3-second gap now. Thornicus is within the DRS of his teammate. Thornicus going to push to get the pass on RRL, or they're going to work as teammates and try and get past Anthony and then close down that gap to Freedom. And 8 and 5 seconds back. Unfortunately for him at the moment, it's going to be a bit of a lonely race. Same for Panda, and he's 13 seconds back from in 8. Speedies look to be closing in to Panda. Still Sneeze as HKM for company. Still goes into the pits. HKM kept out of the way nicely to let him into the pits. That's brought SFR Martin right onto the back of HKM, and Duckface likewise on the back of Martin. HKM gets it very sideways through Casino there, which has allowed Martin and McDuckface to get past. Sorry, HKM has picked up a bit of end plate damage, which will make the rest of this lap difficult for him. Hobo now closing in on the damaged car of HKM as they run through the tunnel. As McDuckface and Martin have swapped places in front, HKM isn't able to make this chicane at the bottom of the tunnel. It has allowed Thomas to get past. I think HKM let them through. Damage obviously affecting his turn in. So unfortunately he had to come to the pits for a new wing, which is going to drop him down the order. Out in front, you've still got Freedom on the back of Sims, but Freedom has picked up a penalty. DXC Anthony still dropping back slightly, and RRL is still on the back of him. Can he go for a move into Sandevo? Gaining with the DRS, but not close enough on the exit of the final corner to actually get the move done. Stay on board with this battle for a little while, see how things pan out. I think that's HKM just come out of the pits and moving aside to let the front pack through. Lovely camera angle there. James decided to give us the view back from RRL as we see his teammate. Can RRL do anything to keep that a little bit closer to Anthony in front? Needs to be within a tenth as PLD has had an incident at the casino. No safety car required. Well, he's closer this time. Still not quite close enough to get that move done into Sandoval. All over the back of Anthony up the hill. Penalty on Discord saying his controller turned off on him, forcing his car just to hit the barrier and taking the wheel off. That's unfortunate. So as we're 8 laps in, we've currently had 3 DNFs, being SM8, Find the Path and TLG. Everyone else is still running. RRL is right on the back of DXT Anthony. Squirrely coming out of the chicane, the tunnel exit as they head towards the swimming pool. Now within a 1/10 and a half of Anthony, almost pushing him through Raskas. Just dropped back a couple of tenths. Just not quite close enough to get through before Sandoval. Masses more ERS than Anthony in front. Sonicus just waiting behind this battle, waiting to pick up the pieces if anyone makes a mistake in front. And Eight's behind Sonicus then. That's the Aston Martin of, I believe, Just Blitz, who is a lapped car. So Sonicus won't have to make way for him. But he is showing that he has got the pace to keep up with this pack. As McDuck's face is out. Looks like McDuckface has retired in the pits. Freedom has come in for his pit stop on lap 9. He's put the hards on. Is he looking to go for the undercut? So we'll stay with Sims, see if Sims decides to react to that pit stop from Freedom. As we have a Haas in the barrier at the entrance to the tunnel. Freedom now just coming up to the hairpin. And Sims is going through the swimming pool. Will he be diving into the pits this lap? No, he won't. He's opted to stay out, so he's looking to go for the overcut. So Freedom needs to push now. He's currently some... No, not that one. That one. 28 seconds back from Sims. We need to start closing that deficit down, especially with that penalty that he's carrying. So Thornicus has just started to drop. Thornicus has done RRL. RRL has no front wing. So that would explain how Thornicus has got through. And Innate has made it past the damaged RRL Alfa Romeo. We've lost Stilled Sneeze as well. So we're 11 laps in and we have lost 6 drivers currently. We've lost Field Sneeze, McDuckface, HKM, PLT, Find the Pass and SMA. Find the Pass on Discord is saying that he ran into the DNF car of SMH. It is unfortunate, but it is something that can happen around Monaco. Given how tight this track is, it can be difficult to pass, but it can also be difficult to avoid a stricken car. So currently your leader out in front is Sims. Freedom's now dropped. Has had to make a second pit stop. Dropped him. Wow, back down. Currently on soft, so he needs to push as much as he can on these, try and close that deficit down. RL's made his stop for his win. Speedy's now up into 5th place. Looks to be driving well around a very demanding track. There are battles. Jonk and Pando going side by side on the run down to the hairpin. Is probably one of our closest battles now. Looks like Panda's trying to get the run into the tunnel. Didn't get the run there. And past the marina now. Looking to go up the inside. Making that car as wide as possible as Freedom takes the fastest lap at the moment with a 13.2. Soft's working for him. Panda was going for a move there. It's a DRS on the run. Sandoval. There's a tighter line looking up the hill. Jonk's got that covered off. Panda's through on the inside at the casino. Can he hold it now? Yes. Yes he can. He's got that position closed off. Takes a tight line around the hairpin. Is Jonk going to come back at him through the tunnel? Freedom has... We've lost Freedom and we have our first full safety car. We've lost SFR Martin as well. I think he's possibly ran into the... and there goes Panda as well into the stricken car of Freedom. Was that Panda or was that Jonk? Jonk looks to have no front wing. Both hopped into pit. Let's see. Panda's wing looks to be full, but he definitely nailed that car. So out in front, Sims has taken the opportunity to dive into the pits, retaining his first place and the lead of the race. DXC Anthony currently in second, just coming out of the pit. Thornicus third, coming out of the pits in 8th, in 4th, that is also stopped. RL is now will have a chance to be right on the back of this lead pack when the race resumes. Speedy sitting in 6th. have had probably the best result here with the safety car, allowing him to catch right up to the pack. As the safety car is currently sat on the exit of the tunnel and picks the leader up, allowing Panda to get past and hopefully work his way round to catch up with the back of the pack. Hobo coming into the pits for a set of mediums. He should be able to get out in front of Panda. Retain his... No, he doesn't. Panda makes it through. So Hobo drops down into 11. Change that detail back to interval. Look what tyres everyone's on. So your top 9 are all on the hard tyre, albeit Frenzies are 13 laps old. RRLs are 4 laps old. Everyone's on what else is on 1 lap old hards. Hobo's on 1 lap old mediums. Panda's just picked up a 3-second penalty. Conk's on 4 lap old mediums, and Just Blitz in 12th is on 2 lap old hards. As far as I can work out from the intervals, everyone is still on the lead lap though. So, 12 remaining drivers, 5 are from Xbox and 7 are your PlayStation drivers who you're used to seeing if you watch my stream on a regular basis on the Friday night. If you are new and you click the link from the Discord from Xbox, welcome. I'm not the best commentator, but I try and cover everything that's going on. Hopefully you'll enjoy and stick around, especially if crossplay is going to continue. So far, apart from that one issue with the initial lobby kicking everyone out during qualifying, everything is running pretty smoothly. Be looking at trying to find a way so both the Xbox and PlayStation comms can get on audio together so we can work together and try and keep you informed of everything that's happening. So I've got a couple of cars still to catch up with the safety car train. There's been Panda, Hobo and Frenzy. In which case Conk is a lap down and is currently sitting second in the safety car queue. Just Blitz is also in the middle of the safety car queue. Unfortunately for them, that's going to create a nightmare for them trying to navigate the safety car restart. They'll be getting blue flags immediately, and you've got a good chunk of the pack that are going to be wanting to get past. And safety car is in this lap. DXC Anthony is unfortunately an extra car back from Sims. I'm sure he'd want to be right on the tail of for the restart. As the pack comes round, Raskas, and Sims has launched off the line. Needs to pull to the side to let These lapped cars, or the lapping cars, pass. It's 2 or 3 Marshall stations he's passed now. Looks like he is just trying to get past Sims and unlap himself. If not careful, he is going to find himself picking up a penalty, but they have broken the gap to Dixie Anthony. Caught back up to Anthony, and he's trying to keep on the back of him. See if Hobo can make anything work with these medium tyres, as he managed to get them up to temperature quicker than the guys on hards in front of him. Close down Panda. Frenzy all over the back. Thomas looks to have lost his front wing, but seems to be making these tight corners work. Doesn't seem to be struggling too much. Speed is starting to drop off the back of Innate in front. Tonk is still right on the back of Sims, trying to find a way past to unlap himself. Sims has managed to open the gaps, 2.5 seconds behind Dixie Anthony. He's under pressure from Thornicus though, and from Innate behind. So Thornicus will be wanting to find a way past Anthony so he can try and close down that gap to the lead in front, as we have now passed the halfway mark. 19 laps left to go. We have 12 runners as it stands. Hobo still closing down on Panda. RL has dropped down, has dropped back 24 seconds as he had another stop. Stopped twice as Hobo and Panda were going side by side on the run up to Casino. Hobo abusing his ERS, running down in the 10% margin. Panda in front sitting on 30%. Frenzy behind on 100% and just holding on to the back of Hobo here. They come out in the tunnel, close enough to make a move, but right on the back of Panda. Hobo's trying to find a way past now. Could be close enough with DRS, but Panda has enough ERS, I think, to defend as he gets a better drive out of Raska, allowing him to open the gap. Race hasn't been too bad, Lewis. Issue early on with the initial lobby kicking everyone out during qualifying. But for the most part, the race has been interesting. And a safety car a couple of laps ago which has closed everyone up, which makes it more interesting. Shawnacre still trying to get past Anthony for second place. Sims is pulling that gap now to 4 seconds. Interesting. Definitely interesting. It's the first race we've seen Xbox and PlayStation, so it's interesting to see how everyone's driving, and not the best track for racing, but they've kept me entertained. But then my next race to commentate after this one is RPR CP2, and they're at Bahrain, which completely different track, a nice wide track with a few overtaking opportunities, so I've got that to look forward to. Shawnacre is still staying on the back of DXC Anthony, starting to drop in 8 now. He's dropped back to a 2-second gap. Speedy is starting to close into in 8, still 8.5 seconds back. Hobo has made it past Panda and is opening that gap behind. Frenzy now on the back of Panda. Is he going for a move into the chicane? It's not, but he is looking up the outside as they come for the run into swimming pool. Is Frenzy going to go for a move around the outside of Raskas? Try and get it done with the DRS. Looks to have a good exit onto the start finish straight now. Going for the outside and gets the move done before Sandoval, and is now back on to the chase of Hobo for 6th place. RL starting to close in the gap to Panda, but has 18 seconds to make up as Frenzy's going up the inside of Hobo before the hairpin. Nice move there that's allowed Panda to get through as well, so Hobo in that has dropped 2 places and is back down to 8. Sims still out in front and pulling away from Anthony. He's opened that gap to 5.5 seconds now. Sorry, bear with me, I've got to try and look at the trying to do 2 things at once. Sorry for being quiet, I was trying to sort out attendance for RPR. So Shawnacre still on the back of Anthony, trying to find his way past. Seems to be stuck where he is for the moment. In 8, dropping back off of Shawnacre. Speedy is closing steadily tenth or two per lap. He tries to close down in 8th. Frenzy is all over the back of Speedy now. Are we going to see another pass on the outside of the start finish straight? Speedy leaves the door open a little, closes it before the entry to Sandoval. Run. Speedy has the advantage on the ERS. Hovo now dropped down to 9th. I believe he's had another stop. I think he has, because I think he's on the hards now. No, he's on the set soft. He's definitely had the stop because he was on the medium. So we've got a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Looks to be an Aston. Careful as you come around the corner. Yeah, that was an Aston in the wall on the exit of Casino. Although manages to avoid that. That was just blitz. We're now down to 11 runners. Sims still out in front. Conk, even though he is a lap down, is still right on the back of Sims. We got DXC, Anthony and Cornicus, less than half a second between them. It has been for a couple of laps now. Cornicus really needs to find a way past Anthony. As we know, Monaco is one of those tracks where passing is near impossible. You need a massive overspeed to get anything done in the couple of straights that you've got available. So an 8 now, 9 seconds back off of Thornicus. Lovely Lando helmet in the Mercedes, but quite a lonely race. Speedy and Frenzy. Panda trying to close up onto the back of them as Frenzy looks to go around the outside. Speedy keeps it as tight as he can to block that move. While they're battling, that's allowing Panda to start closing up from behind into the DRS of Frenzy. To allow him to keep in touch and save some of that much needed DRS. Oh, Panda is sitting on 60%, Frenzy on 16, Speedy's on 33, so we've got an ERS advantage to defend down the start finish straight. Frenzy on the medium tyre will get better traction out of the final corner, and they will start to drop off soon. Frenzy's looking left and right of Speedy through the swimming pool section, right on the back of him. DRS open, looking to go around the outside again. Speedy has that covered. Frenzy trying to do the cut back up the hill. Frenzy still on the back. King 5 Panda is closing that gap. Speedy going for the team tactics now, hoping that Panda will hassle Frenzy enough so that Speedy can break away. As Frenzy goes up the inside of Raskas, gets the move done, and keeps the DRS down the start-finish straight to break away as well. Panda now right on the back of Speedy, through Sandoval, run up the hill to Casino. Frenzy, extending that gap, is already outside DRS range of Speedy from behind. Great move by Frenzy, completely caught Speedy off guard there. Monica's still trying to keep with Anthony. Sims is just driving away out in front. Anthony has now caught up with the back marker of Chonk, who pulls to the side to let them through. Now they've got 8 laps to try and close that gap down. Is Anthony going to keep holding Shawnicus behind, or just relinquish the position and let Shawnicus chase Sims down? Still driving well. Unfortunately, as can happen with Monaco, is having quite a lonely and boring race. RRL is on the back of Hobo, both on the soft tyre, but RRLs are fresher and sets the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:12.8. The hill into Casino. Is he going to be able to find a way past Hobo to take 8th place? Hobo runs a little bit wide on the exit. Oh, very close. Nice wheel-to-wheel driving. Very respectful as RL just taps the back of the Ferrari of Hobo. Run now through the tunnel. RL trying to find a way past. Can he get a move done into the swimming pool? In that slipstream, pulls out slightly. Right on the back of Hobo. Into Raskas as Hobo dives into the pits, which releases RRL. Try and close down Speedy. He's got 7 laps and 17 seconds to find. Frenzy is closing in on an 8. Has opened an 8-second gap to Panda behind. So Speedy's come into the pit, which has allowed RL pass. Speedy's fitted those soft tyres, so can he close down? 6 laps to go. Sims out in front. on his own. He's got a 7-second gap back to Anthony, who's got Thornicus for company still within that 1 second DRS range, but still not able to find a way past. Characteristics of this track is so difficult to pass. I think that has stumped Thornicus's opportunities. One of the top pace-wise drivers in the PS Tier 1 can't find his way past the XT Anthony. Anthony making that Ferrari as wide as I'd say a bus, but I think that these F1 cars aren't actually that much narrower than a bus these days. So Frenzy is now right on the back of Innate. Stick with this for a couple of laps, see if he can get the move done the same as he has. Into Sandoval and then up the hill to Casino. Pace is going. I don't think he'll struggle too much. He's got an ERS advantage. He's going to have DRS this lap. Is he close enough to find a way through? So have to run up the hill. Innate closing the door, not letting him get a nose through. This is our closest battle, though Speedy is right on the back. Hobo is on the back of Speedy. Try and keep an eye on both. Is Hobo going to be able to make a move? No. That's just trying to work out who the AlphaTauri was. Completely oblivious to the fact Sims is in the AlphaTauri and has lapped Speedy and Hobo. As Hobo goes for a dive into the hairpin, gets the move done on Speedy, caught him off guard there. Can Hobo now pull away from Speedy? Chase down Thomas. 3 seconds to find and 3 laps to do it. How close behind is the AlphaTauri? Is he within the DRS of the AlphaTauri of Sims? In front, is that going to allow him to close up? It's not. Awesome Hobo. Thornicus now coming round Raskas. Gets the DRS again. Not close enough to Anthony to make a move. Frenzy following Innate through Raskas now. Maybe starting to feel the lack of grip from those mediums. Must be absolutely screaming. Comes into Casino. Closing up on Innate all the way through, but nowhere to pass at the moment. Is he going to go for a dive into the hairpin as Thomas picks up another 3-second penalty? Penalties are going to have an effect here. Anthony is currently carrying a penalty. Thornicus has no penalties at the moment. So Coronicus will, as it stands, be taking second place off of Anthony as they start the penultimate lap. Frenzy still trying to get past in 8. It's the DRS. Not able to find a way past there. Sorry, excuse me. It's been a long day. So now Frenzy all over the back of an 8, coming round to the hairpin. Just a quick scan of the times. This is our closest battle, Thornicus. Following Anthony through, not able to make an impression. Frenzy going to be able to do anything, as we have started the final lap now. Sims out in front with an 8.5 second lead over Anthony. Are we going to see anything here from Frenzy? Is he going to make a last ditch attempt to get past down the start finish straight? Looks to go for the outside, but In8 has it covered. Let's have a better drive up the hill, but again In8 closing the door before Frenzy can get his nose alongside. Looking up to go up the inside. It's turn 5, can't make it happen. Round the hairpin. Come back now to the leader, Sims, who has a 9.5 second lead over second place. Comes round the final corner, down the finish straight to take the win. Well done, Sims, you have bragging rights as the Xbox driver taking the win. Anthony crosses the line in second, but due to penalty, Thornicus jumps ahead and takes second place. Nate will come across to take fourth place. Frenzy still fighting at the back, on the back of In8. Comes across and picks up fifth. Panda and RRL nearly going side by side through the exit of Raskas. A run to the line. Panda takes sixth on track and retains it. RRL picks up seventh. Hobo, Speedy and Chonk have completed their final laps. We're just now waiting for Thomas to come across the line to take 8th place. Here he comes now, Thomas crossing the line to complete your finishing order. There's a lot more going on in that race than I expected for Monaco. Panda picks up driver of the day. My driver of the day will go to Sims, just from the clear control he had of that race, from lights out to the checkered flag. Even with the safety car, couldn't be shook. He just retained that lead the whole way through. Nice controlled drive. It's great to see. I'm going to have to cut my stream there because I need to jump across and sort out the RPR and CP2 race. But my stream will restart in about 10-15 minutes when we are at Bahrain. If I don't see you there, I will see you next week for TTFL, where we will be at Baku, another street circuit that's a little easier to pass at. But thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next week.